hay cũng như chính để bay chính không? Ngồi chính để bay tay.
Celebration of our graduates. At this time, we'll have the Star Spangled Banner sung by the C notes, so please stand.
But being here today with all of you makes me want to slow things down. The past 4 years have flown by in the blink of an eye. Freshman year was a transition. We learned how to do high school, only to have to relearn how to approach it each subsequent years, figuring out how to do school electronically and then completely remotely to in-person learning while socially distancing and wearing masks. We have proven that we are capable of adapting, learning, and thriving despite the obstacles in life. I know that we all wish we could just go back to just one normal day, laughing at lunch, and meeting with friends after classes to talk about our weekend plans. However, high school is a microcosm of life. All of us have struggled with something at one point or another, and that's okay, because tough situation builds stronger people.
To be standing in front of you all today giving this speech. So thank you for being here, and thank you for giving me your attention. I was born in Suan Hoi, Myanmar, in a really small village called Suansang, in the town of Thedim, in the state of Chin. I arrived to the U.S. with a refugee status in 2009 due to religious persecution in Myanmar. For those who don't know where that is geographically, it is between Bangladesh and Thailand. My first language is Zomi, I speak Zomi, and my culture is Zomi. I used to get mocked or laughed at when I told people that zombie, they'd say. Yeah, zombie, sure. My people. My experience as an immigrant has shown me a perspective of the American melting pot that I cherish. So many have come from all over the world, recently or in the past, to come together, share neighborhoods, classroom ideas, and so much more. But today, I want to focus on one particular idea, that we are transitioning from children to adults. From birth to 18, we are given instructions to obey, we are taught how to think what is right and wrong, and we are herded from classes to classes, from grade to grade. We watched as political, economic, and environmental turmoil, not to mention a global pandemic, turned our lives upside down. We've grown up alongside an onslaught of messaging that the world will soon end. Rather through war, famine, or environmental destruction, we helplessly watch a world that seems positively overflowing with violence, greed, inequality, and hate. All the while, we often find ourselves the butt of a bunch of many jokes and judgments from older generations, that we're addicted to our phones and social media, that we lack attention span or dedication, that we're self-absorbed or don't care, that we're lazy. As if we created the technology and algorithms designed to manipulate the reward systems of the brain, as if we're responsible for the environment we were born into rather than being products of it. Now, we find ourselves the recipients of an ever-growing part in that changing environment. No longer in the audience, we are now in the arena. We are voters, not just with our ballots, but with our everyday decisions, and that is what I want you to keep in mind. That every decision you make every day is a vote towards what type of world you want to live in. Do not let yourself be forced into giving up keystones. You'll be told implicitly or explicitly that the world is helpless, that there's no point, that you can never change it. That it's best to accept it and carve out whatever kind of living you can. That money or status are the only important things. That there is no changing the system that have been built. That only a few truly hold power and you're not them. So But do not let anyone take from you what is fundamental to the human experience. That is hope. Do not let them take from you the truth that the future belongs to the youth. There's so many ways the world will try to convince you to spend these votes, but it is up to you, and only you, how you want to spend them. So I ask again, what sort of a world do you want to live in? Let us go forward from here today with all of our passion and cast those votes each and every moment so that our voice is heard loud and clear. We believe in a better world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim. When you all came to Centennial High School as freshmen, it was obvious that you were an extraordinary